third angle stuff and
Swear to God, student in there again.
What?
The student in the
Oh yeah?
cabinet.
Sorry about that guy.
Orientation still alive.
Alright, so this one, like I said, it really isn't that bad. I would say that you probably have enough knowledge to do all of these circles. So if we can kind of start with a general understanding that these are diameter, right, for all of them. And you're going to start with these two center ones, which are going to be 2 and 3 respectively. So that's going to be my 2 circles. And then they tell you that each one is over, you can kind of see at the bottom, they tell you the one to the left is over 3 and up 3/4, and the bottom one is over 3 and down 3/4. So I'm simply going to use my lines here. I'm going to go over 3 inches, and I'm going to go down. And this is kind of the transition. This one I specifically picked for fractional inputs, because we've been doing decimal inputs, right? So fractional inputs are going to go like this. You're going to hit 3, and then the divide sign of the slash, right? So 3/4, and enter, and you can actually type in fractions, which is kind of cool. You don't even have to do the decimal conversion, which I know some of you will still do because you're used to decimal points and it's faster. That's fine too. But you should know that you can enter in these fractional inputs. So again, I'm going to go from the center to the left. They tell me that that's also 3. And I'm going to go up 3/4. So there I have my 2 layouts. And from here, I'm going to do these circle sets. And they kind of break these up. This kind of sucks a little bit. There's one on this side. There's a 3/4 for the inside. And there's 1.5 for the outside. So again, they're all diameter. So I'm going to get a diameter circle. And you guys know already 3/4. And the outside, and this is something that I want to make sure you see, the outside one for this, I'm going to do as a mixed number. Okay, so that changes a little bit. I know that this is 1.5 diameter, so instantly I could do 1.5, that's the easy way to do it. But you should also know how to do a mixed number. So I'm going to go diameter, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to enter 1 dash, like the minus sign, 1 slash, like the divide sign, 2. So you can kind of see, I hope you can see up on the dynamic input there, it's going to be 1 minus 1 divide 2. So 1 and 1/2. And that's going to give me that. So again, could you enter? Yep, you can, but I'll tell you that some of these things will be like 1 9/16, and you're going to quickly have to do that, decimal conversion, which some of you will, and some of you won't be able to do that. But for those of you that won't, you don't really have to. You can just pull that as a mixed number. So again, the last one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these guys. And again, you could totally recreate them if you want, or you can copy them. It's up to you. And I'm going to get rid of these layout lines. I don't need any of them. So I'm going to click all those guys, and I'm going to get rid of them and hit delete. So that's the part I think, other than the fraction, which is a bit of a curveball, it's pretty simple. You're measuring over with lines and down with lines and up with lines. That was pretty simple. The part that is more complex is the tangent-tangent radius. So for tangent-tangent radius, we've used this thing and it's never really mattered exactly where you click, right? When you come to these guys, it does matter where you click. And why it matters is if you see this right here, it's a concave, right? So it's curving in curve. And I need to make sure that I click on the inside of this circle. So I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to click in here. And then I'm going to enter the 1 minus 1 divide 4. So the 1 1/4 tells me that up here, that it's 1 1/4. So you could do 1.25, or you could enter that 1 1/4. And it's going to give me that nice curve. And of course, you could take the time and trim it now, or you could trim it later. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom one, because it tells me there are 2. And again, I'm going to click nice and far inside, and I'm going to do the 1 1/4. So there I get these 2. And I'm going to trim that so that I just get the curves. So it should look something like that. So again, let me run that back for you. I'm going to get tangent, tangent, radius.